Yeah. Thought I vanished. Thought I faded. Nah, I just been loading. Welcome to your sequel, sweetheart. Guess who's back, bitches? Oh, you miss me. Now I'm colder, sharper, feeling risky. Took a little break, now I'm back like click. One shot, one word, whole world goes sick. Hey, guess who's back, bitches? Make way fast. East, baby, first, last laugh. Tell your crew, tell your god, tell your snitch. Ain't no safe zone now, I'm the glitch in the pitch. I was born with a blade where my heart should be. Taught myself war when the world gave me grief. Every step's like a drumline hit. Every bar's like a landmine lit. Y'all talk big with your tiny dreams. I spit raw like a smoke machine. This ain't a comeback, this is a throne grab. Your favorite rapper scared I might toe tag. I don't play nice, I play real. You feel that chill, that's the steel. Back from the void like a glitch in time. Now I'm cashing in on every sign. Guess who's back, bitches? Hold your tongue. I ain't here to play, I'm here to run. New sound, new scars, same guns. You had your fun. Now watch me stun. Guess who's back, bitches? Rise and bow. Thought I fell off, take a look at me now. From the edge of the void to your favorite playlist, I'm the chaos prince in a custom-made matrix. This that 4 a.m. wild grin in the mirror. This that I ain't changed, just got meaner. Sip black coffee, plan my sins. Drop 10 bars and your album ends. No ghostwriter, I am the ghost. Haunt your dreams while I make that toast to the ones who doubted and ran their lips. Now I leash your brain like a sponsorship. I do dirt in daylight, smiling storms. Got exes who pray I don't start no more. But guess what? I'm bored and rich, so I came back swinging with a middle finger glitch. Back from the ashes, dressed in gold. You thought I'd fold, story old. Reset the game when I step through gates. I don't knock, I detonate. Guess who's back, bitches? Lock the doors. I don't want peace, I want wars. Smile like a king on a field of bones. I ain't homegrown, I'm self-grown. Guess who's back, bitches? Scream my name, E-G-S in the hall of flame. No encore, no stage tracks, just roar and apocalypse. Guess who's back? Back. Guess who's back? Guess who's ready or not? You had your shot. Now I'm coming for everything.
Walk in silence, no sound, no mercy. Steps so heavy, the ground moved first. See, face in the mirror, got cracks in the frame. 1,000 sins, but I feel no shame. Eyes like smoke, voice like thunder. Pray if you want, I'll pull you under. They drew lines, I burn maps. Now I write war with blood and raps. You blink, that's your mistake. This world don't give, it only takes. You thought I'd flinch, now I learned pain early. Now I serve it cold and serve it dirty.
There's no peace in a beast like me. Born in the dark where the light don't reach. You knock on the door of a cursed man's home.
Now you get what you seek. Ready or not, here I come. No warning, no savior, no drum. Eyes wide shut, then feel the sum of every sin that made me numb. Ready or not, you call my name. Now you dance in the devil's flame. No rewind, no reset game. When I come through, I don't leave names. Ready or not,
I move like ghosts in forgotten holes. I don't just rise, I break the walls. These boys play gods with borrowed power, but I was forged in the loneliest hour. Midnight sun, steel in my speech, grit in my gut, blood in my reach. Never wore a crown, but they bow regardless. Now I sit where your kings grew heartless. You looked and I look back. Now your world's turned red and cold and black. This ain't revenge, this is ritual. You fed the fire, I became habitual. No peace, no truce, no savior. No sleep, no rules, no favor. Ready or not, I ain't coming to talk. I came to take what they thought I lost.
ready or not, here I come. From the dark where the cold blood runs. One by one I make them numb. Tell your gods their time is done. Ready or not, this lights still flash when we leave the room. Legends rise, we don't fade, we boom. Legacy inked in the sky so bold. We don't grow old, we go legacy mode.
Still here, still wild, still blowing amps. Duo went mythic, now we carving stamps. We ain't just a phase, we the code that broke. Built the map from ash, now watch us flow.
I don't spit no verses, I launch warheads. And she don't sing, she chant like the dead. Dynamic, nah, we divine now. Whole scene shook when we ride out. From small room bars to interstellar stages, we light years ahead of your playlist pages. My punchline's lethal, her hook's divine. Put our voices in stone, let the gods rewind.
We're the pulse of the ground, the shock in the glass. When we drop, time bends. Future meets past, no chains, no gate, no door, no code. They all fall down when we go legacy mode. We're in legacy mode, untouchable sound.
Yeah.
Echo in your soul, can't turn us down.
No
Blast
way.
from the crown, we the final blow. This ain't just a show.
It's legacy mode. I walk with a halo dipped in smoke. My heels leave cracks in your ego's throat. Got gold on my voice, got stars in my lane. Got the world in my clutch like a runaway train. He the flame, I'm the aftershock. We don't open doors, we break the lock. Turn legends while they still rehearse. We the reason the stage ain't never cursed.
I built from the ground, no cheat, no script. Earned every scar with a mic and a fist. Now I roll with the queen, voice sharp like sin. She sing apocalypse with a devilish grin. Back to back, now we face to face. Feeding off fire, no need to chase. We the echo in the bones of your radio's core. You want more? Better bring war. We in legacy mode, can't touch this flame. Put respect on the tag when you say our name. It's thunder, it's grace, it's that overload. Ain't no off switch now, it's
Legacy mode.
to bury us in noise and lies. But roots run deep when the soul survives. You can chase our trail, but you can't decode. This ain't your lane, this is legacy.
We in legacy mode, gods on the floor. Speakers melt, crowds scream for more. No fade, no fall, just a code they know. It's the duo of the century, legacy mode. Still two, still flame, still higher than ever. You saw the rise, now witness the forever. They watch, they wait. They pull strings from shadows and seal your fate. Illuminate the lies. Time to peel back the veil. Welcome to the ritual. Illuminati, eyes wide shut. Blood in the chalice, rise from the cut. Symbols etched in the bones of the weak. Whispers in tongues while the silent ones speak. Illuminati, mark of the beast. Thrones made of secrets, fed of the feast. Shadows move when the hour grows late. Sold my soul, now I orchestrate. I seen things through a serpent stare. Gold mask robe on, I was never there. Ritual flame in the coldest hall. Sacrifice names in the book, the cross. 33rd degree with a grin so wide. I ain't knocking on heaven, I'm breaking inside. Clock ticks backwards, time stands still. Bloodline born from the Vatican's will. Put it in black like a plague from Rome. I've heard Lucifer laugh through a rotary phone. Sigils in chalk on the marble floor. I ain't knocking, I'm kicking through the astral door. Illuminati, eyes wide shut. Blood in the chalice, rise from the cut. Symbols etched in the bones of the weak. Whispers in tongues while the silent ones speak. Illuminati, mark of the beast. Thrones made of secrets, fed of the feast. Shadows move when the hour grows late. Sold my soul, now I orchestrate. Now I'm sleeping in catacombs, dinner with demons. Bible on fire, the chapters all screaming. Inverted cross with a diamond chain. Confess through a knife while I carve the name. Pentagram throne, I sit with the kings. Pull puppet strings with angel wings. MK Ultra, mind's been split. Got three of me speaking in tongues that click. Eyes in the pyramid, watch when I breathe. Every verse I spit, a secret I leave. Skull and bones with a gold AK. Taking over your mind in a waveform way. They said power comes at a price, but I was born in the fire. I didn't sell my soul, I leased it with interest. Yeah,
Call Illuminati, eyes wide shut. Blood in a chalice, rise from the cut. Symbols etched in the bones of the weak. Whispers in tongues while the silent ones speak. All Illuminati, mark of the beast. Thrones made of secrets, fed off the feast. Shadows move when the hours grows late. Sold my soul, now I orchestrate.
they see you. They know your name. But now, you know ours. Ayo, DJ, run that back. Nah, crank it up. We ain't leaving till the lights burn out. Let it bang out. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Throw it up and let it bang.
Flashing lights, we like the flame. text in the air. You sent a selfie of your leg hair. You said, I'm hot, can't you see? I said, you look like a busted knee. You showed up late in Crocs and shorts. You brought your mom, oh sweet divorce. You ordered ketchup and fine cuisine, then winked and said, know what I mean? You spilled your drink down your own sleeve. You said, that's just how legends leave. You tried to dance and cracked your spine, then called me wifey, we just dined. Before you came into my life, I was emotionally stable. Now I cry when I see an Nando's table. I fake my death every time you call. Your love notes written on bathroom stalls. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's a restraining order. Blocked you maybe, and all the weird things you texted lately. Feet pics for breakfast. Blocked you maybe. Hey, I just met you. This ain't no maybe. You asked my dad if we could spoon in Haiti, and all the nonsense you DM daily. Let's start a cult. Blocked you maybe. You showed up shirtless at my work. Told my boss you're a sexy clerk. You brought a llama to my flat and called it Cheryl. What's up with that? You sent me poems made of cheese. Said mozzarella speaks with ease. You wore a cape made out of socks and said I'm Batman, love my Crocs. Before you popped into my feed, I like my sanity. Now I flinch when my phone vibrates randomly. You made a TikTok of my cat, then married it. What's up with that? Hey, I just met you, and this is mental. You tattooed my name on your rental dental, and all the cringe things you sang to sway me, like you're my queen and I'm your baby gravy. Hey, I just met you, you're wild and wavy, but you mailed me soup. Blocked you maybe. And all your gifts were made of glue. You said this sculpture's me and you, but it just looked like a shoe with eyes. Hey, I just met you, and this got crazy. You showed up dressed as Patrick Swayze. You wrote me haikus made of baked pastry. I love your vibes, you smell like gravy. Hey, I just met you, I'm not your baby. I faked my death twice. Blocked you maybe. But seriously, don't call me. Ever. Especially not on your toaster again.
You thought that was the end? Now the soul don't die when truth still breathes. I felt the needle, heard the hush in the room, then drifted past pain into a velvet gloom. But I ain't gone, I'm ink in the air. I'm that cold in your chest when you stop and stare. They bury my name, but not my sound. My voice lives on in the underground. Mama lit candles, poured tears in the dirt, but I rose in the rain where the angels hurt. See, they killed a man, but they woke a storm. Now my words got weight like a uniform, and every cell block echoes my name. Every fist in the sky say he ain't died in vain. I'm still here, even if they close the door. I walk through walls, I speak through scores. You can't silence the truth that bleeds. I became the roots
kill a man, you could bury a body, but you can't erase a story. And this one's carved in the walls of time. So when the next boy stands at that cold steel gate, tell him Ezekiel walked first and kicked it off the hinges.
I'm still here, not in flesh but in fight. In every tear shed under courtroom lights, I'm the scream they tried to mute with steel, but I broke free. Past my last meal. May my words be fire, my name be song, for the ones who suffer, for the ones done wrong. This soul don't beg, this soul won't kneel. I was born to echo. Past my last meal. Past my last meal. Past my last meal. Past my last meal.
In the end, truth walks free. They put me in the ground, closed the file, folded the flag, but the grave don't sleep, and I don't forget.
I watched them lower me down, 6 feet deep. Preacher said peace, but I ain't found sleep. Tombstone clean, name carved tight, but the dirt feel heavy when you know they ain't right. Mama in black, tears drowning her soul. She's still lighting candles, can't let go. The papers moved on, just another case, but my blood still stains this godless place. The block stay quiet, my boys move slow. They know speaking my name could get them ghost. But I seen the tape, it leaked last spring. Proof I ain't do it, but it don't mean a thing. It don't mean a thing. Ours grave ain't quiet, it whispers truth, rattles chains in the courtroom roof. You thought I died? Nah, I just switched floors. Now I haunt every lock on your justice doors. Ain't quiet, and I won't rest till they face my name and confess they messed. I ain't free, but I ain't gone. You hear that echo? That's my song. My bunk stayed empty, my cell went dark, but the books I left still bite and bark. Young kid, read my story in the yard last week. Now he writing appeals with the flame in his speech. That CEO that smirked when they strapped me down got caught last month, fed time now. Judge retired, pension in his hand, still sleeping fine while I rot in the land. A system like this don't bend, it breaks. Feeds on the poor, then buries mistakes. But I ain't no stain that you wipe away clean. I'm the scream in your chest when you try to dream. They said justice is blind, but she got hands, and those hands choked me out. While the world watched, I turned the page and moved on. Judge grave ain't quiet, I still speak loud. From a box underground to a rising crowd. Who thought I was over? I just began. The martyr they made with the guilty hand. Grave ain't quiet, just listen close. My truth drips slow through the cracks they boast. I ain't a ghost, I'm a blade in the steel, still cutting through lies. Past my last meal, I ain't done. Truth don't die, and neither do I.
Still breathing. Dark as hell in here. No light, no justice. Just me and the dirt they try to hide me in.
I ain't dead, I'm just buried. Heart beating under 6 feet of lies they carried.
No tombstone, no bell to ring, just silence thick like a noose on a string. Said I was guilty, sealed the deal, but all they did was box up what they couldn't kill. Now I talk to worms, lay still in rage, screaming through dirt, every word a blade. You feel safe, you think I'm gone. They buried a man, but they buried him wrong. Cause I still move in the mind you feed, still bleed ink in the system's creed. Buried alive, but I still breathe. Dirt on my chest and the truth in my teeth. No coffin can cage what they tried to deny. I ain't gone, I'm just quiet. Buried alive, buried alive in the belly of lies. They thought I'd rot, I multiply. From the soil to the sky, I rise with a drive. Don't mourn me yet, I'm buried alive. Tap on the lid, hear that echo ring. That's not death, that's the birth of a king. Every second in silence adds fuel to the flame. Every shovel full of dirt just engraves my name. I felt rats crawl where my brothers sleep. They forgot us quick, now I saw what they reap. See, the grave's just a room with no window view, but even in pitch black I still see through. No priest, no choir, no justice hymn, just stealing my soul in vengeance within. So don't call it death, call it a weight. I'm building pressure like a twist of fate. They thought silence would be enough. They thought soil could keep me still. But I am the root now, and roots crack concrete. Buried alive, but I still speak. Truth seeps out every time they sleep. This ain't rest, this is resistance in disguise. I ain't dead, I'm just digging. Buried alive, but I still burn. In every stone they chose not to turn. From the bottom, I rewrite the sky. Remember this voice, buried alive. Can't kill what don't quit. Can't silence a storm. EJ's still breathing.
Yeah. You heard I was gone. Said I took the needle. Laid down quiet. Nah, you buried the wrong man. And now I'm walking back through the fire with names on the list.
You see this face, thought it was ghosted. You saw my death, now that ink corroded. They said justice served, while the news applauded. But I slid through chains and the dirt they plotted. Body bag zipped, but I held my breath. Waited for silence, then dodged that death. Now I walk in shadows, full control. One by one, I'm cashing souls. Judging the hills, yeah, I know that gate. DA's kid, already watched him skate. That CO with the crooked grin. Better pray tonight, I'm coming in. I play dead, now I move like a ghost with a crown of lead. They lit the match, now I'm burning through light. Justice ain't blind, she just switched sides. I didn't die, I became wrath. Stone heart's breath on the system's back. You thought you won, but I rewrote the sky. This ain't revenge, it's balance. I didn't die. I didn't die. They faked the file, paid the press, told the world I confess under stress. But while they toasted, I bled in dirt, sewed up wounds with rage and hurt. Now I walk through cities with my hood down low, truth in my pocket, names in tow. Every step I take, the ground remembers. This ain't heat, it's a purge of embers. Mama cried in that courtroom seat. Now I'm at the door where the liars eat. You thought the flames would erase my track, but ashes talk and stone art's back. You should have buried me deeper, should have burned the file, wiped the cam, silenced the whispers. But now the whispers scream. Now the dead man sings. I didn't die. I waited, sharpened my soul, calculated and hated. Now the blade's in hand and the clock runs dry. Tell the truth one time. I didn't die, I didn't die. I became man, the one you see in your sleep with a clenched fist. Every stone you threw built this reply. weapon. Each as alive, aim, and unforgiving. I didn't die. I didn't die. I didn't die. I didn't die. Former death row inmate Ezekiel Stoneheart. Systematic corruption dating back decades. Files leak, judges implicated, whole courthouse on fire.
Yeah. You thought it was just a song? Nah. This was war. And I won. I don't want peace, I want records unsealed. I want every dirty name on the courthouse reel. I want the cameras rolling while the towers fall. Every lie they built, I torch it all. I made it out, walked through hell in chains. Now I hold the match with gasoline in veins. Don't call it revenge, I call it truth with teeth. No mask, no mercy, just wrath beneath. You fake the verdict, now I rewrite the laws. Stoneheart back and I'm taking no pause. Not just a man, I'm a chapter's close. End game time, let the system decompose. This is the end, no trial, no plea. I ain't looking for peace, I came to decree. Every lie, every name, every blade they threw, I caught them all, now I'm throwing them too. This is the end, final page, full flame. Let the whole world remember my name. EK, no shame, I buried the past. Welcome to Endgame. Pulled files from the depths, leaked them live. Now the governor ducking, trying to survive. News vans camping, courthouse shut. Meanwhile I'm suiting up, blade in the gut. No mask on my face, I wanna be seen. Let the system know who rewrote the scene. This for the lifers who never got heard. This for my mama. Every broken word, every judge, every guard, every suit who lied. Gonna feel that fire from the truth I ride. I ain't just back, I'm pulling the cord. Game over now, I swing like the Lord. They made me a number, they made me a case, but they never made me kneel. They took my breath, so I took their silence. Now they hear me, now they see me, and now they burn with me. This is the end. The gavel breaks, the throne cracks loud and the empire shakes. No more chains, no more cage. Just blood on ink and fire on stage. This is the end. The verdict reversed. You wrote me off first, now you ride in a hearse. Say my name. When the kingdom breaks, death lives on. This is Endgame. I didn't die. I didn't beg. I didn't bow. I watched, I waited, and when the time came, I ended it all.
If these are my last seconds, let them count. Not for the world, but for the ones who really fucking knew me.
Cold steel neath my spine, straps tight on my skin. Lights too bright, can't tell where I end or begin. Buzz of the room, needles hum like bees, but all I hear is mama.
praying on her knees. They told me to confess, to fake some peace, to make the paper smile and the backlash cease. But I ain't lying on the edge of breath. I'd rather choke on truth than whisper death. I was a son, not a monster, a brother, not a threat. I held hands, wrote poems, and now I got nothing left.
These are my last words. Don't let them fade. Carve them deep in the stone they made. I ain't perfect, but I ain't what they say. I was just lost in a world that throws light away. These are my last words. No more fights, I close my eyes under government lights. But if my story can break their seal, then take my breath and make it real.
To my girl Charlotte, I love you always. I hope you shine, baby. Don't give the world what they want. To my crew, I ain't mad, just numb. I know some of y'all doubted I'd have done nothing. To the ones who hurt me, I never forgive, not forget. But that pain made a storm, I still feel in my chest. And to the ones who lied, your time will come, cause truth don't rot. It just loads like a gun, but I ain't bitter. I'm just tired. I'm just cold. I'm just ready.
Lord of light, if you're there, hold my mama tight. Tell her I tried. Tell her I never stopped trying. And if you made me wrong, let the next one be right. These are my last words. Feel them shake, my soul ain't clean, but it sure ain't fake. I never asked to be no sign, no saint, just a man caught beneath the weight. These are my last words. I leave them there if anyone's listening. Just know I care. They got my body, but they'll never steal the part of me that knows what's real.
To my friends and family, I'll see you somewhere quiet. In silence.